Hi everybody, it's Sonia of Sonia K Creations. I'm making sure my internet is on. Yep, okay. We're gonna craft. I didn't give you any warning because I wasn't sure that I was gonna craft today. Jim's sister's still here, but figured I would come out here. We've been shopping all day and hanging out, so I have time, so I figured I'd come in here and let them hang out. She's gonna be heading home tomorrow, but we're going to be using well, I'll tell you where I got this here in a minute. Let me know that you're watching where you're watching from. If you're watching on the replay, let me know. Make sure you're following. I know a lot of people have found that they aren't following anymore, even though they did follow at one time. So, hi Joanne. What time is it? 4:37. Okay. So we're going to get started. We're going to be using, I said a thrifted item, but this is technically, wasn't thrifted, but kind of like that. It looked like this to begin with, this kind of a yellowy color. I got this at our church silent auction. I got this one and a different basket for $3 for both of them at a silent auction. Hi Jeanette and Karen. And so nobody was bidding on it, and I thought I could do something with that at a craft. So ahead of time, just a few minutes ago, I took my antique wax on the back and I went over it so it was a little bit darker because I wanted it to be a little bit newer looking. Hi Jeanette, hi Dana and Krista and Gail. And so I'm going to take my antique wax and do that same thing on the inside. So, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it brown or if I'm going to add a little white to it, but I think I'm going to leave it brown. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. This was kind of just like I came up with it just a couple minutes ago. I think it'll be pretty, but I didn't put a whole lot of thought into it. So, but I hadn't crafted in a while and I felt bad. And I wanted to craft anyway, so I tried to think of something. We actually went to a couple little boutiques, gift shops today, looking around into a little pumpkin patch and a gift that has a gift shop. We did that, and then we went to lunch, and then we went to Hobby Lobby, and Alex is back to pretty much to his old self. Maybe not quite 100%, but pretty much. So we took him out and about. I think he's exhausted because he hasn't been out of the house much in 9 days, so. But we did that. We just got home from that, so. Bought a few things at Hobby Lobby. I haven't got anything. I haven't been there in forever. Yeah, Erling, he's doing a lot better. Yep. This is the first day Alex has not slept pretty much most of the day. Pretty much every day for the last 9 days, I get him up, get him ready, and he would just go immediately back to bed. And today, this first day, he has been up all day. I don't think he tried to go back to bed right before we were going to leave, around noon to go do some things, but I told him we had to go somewhere, so he couldn't do that. So, but he's been fine. So anyway, so I just made that darker. So we're going to use this basket. So it kind of went through the basket. So let me kind of make that look a little better again on the back. Like I said, I did the back ahead of time so you didn't have to watch me do all that, and the sides. I don't know if it's from a different country or not. It was for a missions silent auction that we had at our church, and some of the people that were throwing it have been to other countries, and there was items from other countries, so I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a basket. Yeah, my daughter has not had her baby yet today. She went to the doctor again, and she is dilated to 1. She hadn't been dilated at all, and so if she does not have the baby before a week from today, she will be induced a week from today, because today is her due date. So Alex was we're not sure, he just wasn't feeling good for about 9 days, not doing much. So anyway, and then we're going to use one of these, I don't know, I just threw this tag away, but one of these hanging round things from Dollar Tree. So, and I'm going to also stain this with the antique wax. Just on one side though. Mostly I went to Hobby Lobby today because I have little pieces of like Christmas greenery, but like if I want like this project we're doing tonight, I wanted like to have a lot of one kind of greenery, or you know, I just had nothing. So I was like, we gotta go buy something. But I noticed they didn't have a lot of Christmas greenery out yet. They had some little tiny picks, but they didn't have a lot in their greenery section. So, because they still have all their fall stuff out in the middle, you know, where they keep all the big picks. With the, you know, the big floral picks that are seasonal. So hopefully once those are gone, they'll get some more Christmas stuff because they didn't have a whole lot. But I found some cute things that I'll use tonight. Hi Diane and Kim. I am excited. Thank you, darling. Yeah, make sure you guys sprinkle. I don't know what's up with my page. It's not like, it's like not getting out there. I don't know what's up. So hopefully it'll start moving a little more. I'm not sure what's up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You can look at your insights and I don't know, sometimes mine go crazy and it's really growing and stuff, and then sometimes not so much. So who knows? All right, I'm on my last wipe. I might have to have my husband go into Alex's room and get me some more wipes. I didn't realize it was out. Hi, Cassie. Thank you, Karen. All right, so I just did that pretty dark. I'm gonna wash some of this off here. I think that's all I need that for. All right, so I'm gonna dry this. Hi, Ida and Donna. It's good, Susie. Thank you. Oh, I know. It was. Hi, Carol. I got my McDonald's iced tea, so I'm going to be drinking it. Ah, thank you, Erling. Oh, I know. I heard about the ladies and the people from your Kindle blessings. That's so sad. I hadn't heard right away because all weekend I was at my retreat and we didn't have, you know, internet or cell service or anything out there, so I didn't know about it till I got home. Oh, Susan, you watched it, cool. Oh, you saw where Christian showed your onesie or whatever you made. I'm glad you're here, Wendy. Hi, Christian, what are you doing? Waiting for a baby to go? Come. Christian, we didn't know you knew how to play chess. My daughter put a thing on her stories today that her and her husband were playing chess, waiting for the baby to come. I'm like, I didn't even know she knew how to play chess. Oh, yeah, Nora. I hadn't heard anything about they were having fundraisers, so I'll have to look into that. I'm trying to get this pretty dry because I'm going to paint over the top of it. White, of course. Christian, they're all saying hi to you. Making brownies. Okay. Oh, you used to play chess in college. Okay, I didn't know that. Learn about my daughter online, I guess. I won't worry about drying this because we don't need that right now, so it can dry on its own. Okay, this is probably pretty dry enough. I'm not going to worry about sanding it because we're going to paint it and then we'll sand it after that. So, all right, so I'm going to take the Rust-Oleum Linen White chalk paint And we're going to paint this, I think full coverage, and then we'll sand it down. I need to stir my paint a little bit. If you hear a lot of talking, it's because my husband's sister's still here. So they're out there talking. I think they're talking about Alex and his autism and stuff. So I'm covering this fully, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, I actually knew she was coming, but I couldn't say anything because she wanted to surprise Jim. But, yeah, I knew she was coming. So did Christian, because I told Christian, but... Thank you for the stars, Karen. You've been giving me lots of stars. How old was their dog? Oh, I don't know. Oops, I almost flipped paint on me. I don't know Jamie, but I saw pictures. She didn't look very old. I mean, she was probably at least in her 20s, it looked like. But not like old at all. But not like a teenager, I don't think. She had a child, I know that. Okay, so this is fully covered, but not fully covered, not perfect. Okay. Oh, 32 or 33. Okay, so yeah, I thought she was probably older than Christian, but I wasn't positive. Okay, so I'm going to dry this now. Just they're bored. Yeah, it's sad. Okay. I don't know how I get stuff on here so easily. Oh well, probably won't show anyway. Hi Becky from Nebraska and Susan from North Dakota. Jim is definitely still gonna craft with us. He knows that. It's just been crazy since that happened with his sister showing up and me being at retreat and everything. So probably maybe maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe. Definitely won't be tomorrow because he has a meeting, but she flies out tomorrow at 6 at night, but she has to drive 3 hours to get there, so she'll have to leave by noon. Get there a little early, drop off her rental car and all that. Oh, Karen, I think if you're talking, one of the crafters had, that people watch, they had one of their daughters died unexpectedly, so if that's what you're wondering about, that's what people are talking about. Hi, darling, from Nebraska. Is that the Joy transfer? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Christian, you can come over and craft. It's the Oh Holy Night transfer is what we're going to use. I'll show you. It's actually called Oh Night Divine, but it has the, you know, Oh Holy Night song. Where's all these things coming from? Get this good and dry. Fingerprint. Yeah, you can come over and craft. Chris, you should come up with a project so I don't have to think of something. If I remember, I can show you guys what I got at Hobby Lobby today. I got quite a few things. I hadn't bought anything in a while. I don't remember the last time I was at Dollar Tree. Okay, I should have got some sponges, or sanding sponges, what I should have got. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to get it pretty distressed everywhere, like not just on the edges, so, but I don't know how good I'll do because my sanding sponge is not very good. Oh, it's working pretty good. Maybe. I use, oh, I don't like that. I wanted it to look kind of like, not so much how I normally have the, you know, dry brushing, but more like, I don't know, like old paper or something. I don't know how to explain it, but because we're going to do like music notes over the top of it. So see how that looks. So I like the way that looks. Let me clean up some of this dust. Hi, Christine. Kristen. I probably missed all kinds of them. Oh yeah, okay, saw that. Oh yeah, that would be fun, Susan. I'd love to craft with any of you guys. Somebody finished their crocheted pumpkins. That's cool. Did you get the wood from... This one is from, Dollar Tree. I've had this for a while, but yeah, well, you still can get them now. Okay, let me try to wipe some of this up. Like I said, I don't have any more wipes, so. Okay. Hi, Maria. Just don't want this to be all dirty. All right, try not to make too much mess today, so I'll have to spend an hour cleaning it up after I'm done. All right, so this is still drying, so that's fine. I might sand it a little bit, but we're gonna take this. I still have the holes in it right here on the sides, but I'm gonna put those on the sides because for sure I'll cover the sides. I might be going all the way around it with greenery. I'm not sure. I haven't decided, but we're going to, like I said, we're going to use the Oh Night Divine transfer. I've been wanting to use this one for a while. We're going to use both parts of it, but we're going to start, and hopefully it'll go. I get nervous when I layer transfers, but we're going to start with the music part, and it actually has the words like, "Oh Holy Night, the stars are brightly shining," all the words to the song. And then on this side it has the words, "Oh Holy Night." So we're going to put this part, and then we're going to put Oh Holy Night in a different color over the top. That always kind of makes me a little bit nervous, but, you know, if it's terrible, we'll figure it out. We'll fix it. So I'm going to fuzz this a few times. I put the link to this transfer in the description of the video. This is a good one that you can use for lots of different things at Christmas time. This one would be really cool to put like, this is a background and then put like a wood nativity silhouette in front of it. That's what I almost did, but mine's kind of, my nativity silhouette was kind of small, so. Alright, so this is a little bit smaller than the round, but that's okay because I decided I kind of was going to frame it with greenery, I think. So I kind of want to try to get most of the whole song on here. So I'm just going to put it on here. And I'm going to do this part in black. And then see if I got it kind of centered. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the words over the top kind of in a, it's kind of a, it's called Shimmer Crimson, but it's kind of a, it's like a, I don't know, it's like a shimmery burgundy-ish red color. We'll see, Erling. We'll see how it looks. Well, I hope it's pretty. The greenery I got to go on it, I think will be pretty. That's why I'm going with the shimmery, or this color red, because the berries I got are kind of more of a burgundy-ish red color, so that's why we're going with this red instead of like a brighter red. Okay, so I'm just, this is black velvet paste, so I'm just gonna put this on here. And then just go all down over this. And then any extra you have, you can just put it right back in there. And I kind of want this to look kind of old anyway, so when I put the one over the top, if it kind of, you know, pulls up the you know, the music part a little bit, I don't think I'm going to hate it, so. I'll just take all the extra off here. Don't forget, you can be a designer just for your own fun or for a business, and you get all your stuff for 40% off. And only now you don't even have to buy a kit to start up. It only costs you $9.99. So if you're interested in that, no pressure, but just put designer in the comments and I'll give you some info, or there's a link in the description too for that, or the club. Okay, I think I got it all. So then I'm just going to take this off slowly. Oh, it's so pretty. Oops, I already see a little spot where I just kind of missed a little bit right here on the edge. That's usually where I miss, is the edges. And you could just pick it up, and if you wanted to do the edges, you could put it again on the edges, but like I said, I'm going to be putting some greenery, so I don't really care too much. And then you can put this back on your thing and wash it, and you can use it over and over. If you wash it right away, like right now, it comes off almost like so easily. It takes a little scrubbing for me because I let it sit for a little bit, but so there's the words and the music. So we're gonna have to dry this really good, because then we're gonna put a little bit of wax on it and then put the words over the top. We actually might even sand it a little bit to make it look older, and then it definitely won't pull up as easily either. The song is Oh Holy Night. Okay. Where did I put that? Did I put that away? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to try to like just carefully, just kind of like lightly sand it because I want it to look old. If you don't want it to look old, don't do this part. But already just barely doing this makes it look old. I don't want it to look so dark black. Okay, so, and I kind of took some of the words off a little bit, but nobody's going to be like trying to see the words that close. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the wax. This is our surface wax, and that'll keep it from coming up a little bit too. Not too much, because I think because I sanded it, it's going to be all right. And it's going to be right in the middle where I'm going to put the Oh Holy Night, so I'm just going to put a little bit. I'm not going to rub too hard because that will rub a lot of the chalk off. Okay. Let's try. Let's see how this goes. I don't do this very often. Oh, I gotta, my mind just went blank. What's the word? Fuzz this a little bit. Then I can't wait to show you guys the greenery we're going to use. I was about to give up at Hobby Lobby. They didn't have very much to choose from, but I found some pretty stuff. This is pretty sticky. One more. Let's see how this goes here. So I'm going to put it, I think, right in the middle. How far is the... I'm going to try just to press down like right where the words are. Not everywhere around it. Oops, I didn't put that right in the middle. That's kind of off center. Okay. So just kind of pressing down right where the words are. So there's no bleeding. Let's put that on like that. Oh Holy Night. And I'm going to do the shimmer crimson. I probably should have stirred that with this. I haven't used this for probably since last Christmas, maybe. I don't know. Okay. See how it goes here. Ooh, it's so pretty, I think. Oh, I love that color. That color's perfect. Trying to go slow, just making sure I got all the spots good. Oops, see, I missed a spot right at the very bottom. That's good enough. I still missed it a little bit, but not bad. I love it. I know it's backwards to you guys, but it's looking good, I think. Okay, let me put these away so we can start working on the rest of it, so they're out of my way. All right, that looks, I like that color on there. All right, I'm gonna put that off to the side, and then I'm gonna, this is still pretty wet feeling. Oops, I have white on it. I think I'm gonna actually add some white to it anyway. Thanks, guys. So I feel like it's too brown for what I want. I'm going to add a little white. Thank you, Ida. Guess I won't worry about, I don't know, maybe I'll leave the back brown, and, or if I do, I'll put the white on it later. Oh, you know what I could do? I wonder if it'd be cute to, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just going to try it and see what it looks like. And it's like sticky. This thing is kind of sticky. Oh, you didn't like, think you would like the red, but you do. Okay, yeah, I actually thought about doing it, the letters in black too, but then I thought, well, it might be cute to have some color. Okay, let me see if I'm gonna like it with some white on here. I feel like I just need some white. Let's see. How am I gonna put this? I might not like it. I should get something to dab this off on. Maybe I'll do it on this. Now I'm like, do I want white? Well, I don't even know why I'm worried about most of it, because it's not even going to show. I wanted to have some brown, but I think I definitely want to have it to be a lot of white too. That's okay, Tina. I'm glad you're here. I really shouldn't worry too much about anything but this part that's going to show, but it's hard to know exactly what's going to show. But I wanted it to look kind of like a little bit more modern of a basket, because the thing's probably pretty old. Or, like I said, it could have been made in another country. I'm going to leave the back totally brown. I think that looks good with that contrast. And then just do the white on the inside. I didn't do too much in the middle. Like I said, it's not going to show. But, so just made it kind of like that. We'll see what it looks like once we put this in the middle. Okay, kind of boring right now. I think I need to put some more on this part. Make it a little more white. Okay. Thank you, Christy. I'm glad he is too. The basket is just from a silent auction we had at our church. So you can probably find something like this at a you know, like at your local thrift store or something. I just found the basket and then I was like, okay, what can I fit inside there? What can we make inside of it? So I want to add something in it to, like, I'm thinking maybe I might just put a piece of foam, but that might be too tall, that one. Oh, that's actually about right. Might be a little tall. Let me see. For what I want. Well, that's probably okay. I might just trim just a tiny bit off of it. I just need something that'll raise it up. Actually, I could probably use I might just use an old sanding sponge that I don't want anymore. Because that might work good. Let me find one of my really bad ones. That one's not too bad. Maybe this one. Let's see what that works like. So I just use whatever I got. That's a little bit, maybe, actually I think I kind of like it a little taller. Kind of up more. We're going to do that. Hope it's not too tall. Alright, so I'm just going to glue that on there. Hopefully it'll work. It'll go through the thing, but that's okay. Maybe I'll put this under here so it doesn't glue to my table. Okay. All right, I think it's... Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, so then I'm gonna put this on here. I gotta make sure where I think is the best part. So I'm gonna add that right there. Ooh, that's still kind of wet. That's all right. Hopefully that's enough glue. I'm going to dry all this because the paint's kind of dry and wet, and the red's kind of wet, so. I think so. I'm going to put the greenery like kind of on top of the sign a little bit anyway early, so I think it'll be alright. And maybe down a little bit on the sides, but I don't know. I'm playing it by ear. I got paint on my red, but that's okay. I did a little bit, but this looks more rustic, right? This paint is really wet on there. Okay, so we have this so far. Hopefully it's kind of looks like it. Let me make sure it looks like it's straight in there. I think it's fairly straight. So we have that. Okay, and I just left it dark brown on the back, and I think that looks kind of pretty. Although I got a little paint on there. Okay, so the greenery I got 3 sprigs of this. I might have to use quite a bit of it. And I think the red matches pretty good. It's really pretty. It's like, I don't know what it says it is. Doesn't say, it just says Christmas. And people have been asking for the skew things, or, so there's that part. And that part. So anyway, it has like, I don't know what these are. It kind of looks like mistletoe, but it's like glittery with like berries. So I kind of want to wrap it around it. It kind of bends a little bit, but not super good. But I got like 3 things of it, so I'll probably use quite a bit of it. But other than that, I didn't really spend a whole lot at all for this, because I spent $1. I think I had this round since last year, so I probably only spent $1 on the round and $1.50 on that. And so these aren't gonna, so these probably would cost the most, definitely. But I kind of bent this one, I kind of broke it, but we'll make it work. Maybe I'll just take it off piece by piece like I normally do. It's kind of like, I guess it is lamb's ear, it's just smaller lamb's ear. It's not like the bigger lamb's ear, so I think I am just going to kind of start gluing it around. And then I'm going to, I think I'm going to add some pine cones in with it. So yeah, it's really pretty. I'm just going to kind of go around it, and you will, cover parts of the song, again, the words maybe a little bit or something, but that's okay. I'm just going to kind of do one layer going around to start, and then I'll add more to fill in after that. Here you guys hear Alex. Happy boy. So we're kind of just adding. It's not there yet. I might grab some other greenery that I have. Hot, that's hot. Oh, it's going to be pretty, I think. Just have to get it going here. He is happy. At least they're going, since I'm cutting them apart, they're going a little bit farther than I was thinking they would. That's good. Probably use 1.5 by the time I go around and I fill in parts too, because I'm going to go back and make it fuller and add stuff. Ooh, it's hot. So we're getting there. It's starting to look cute. Yeah, real lamb's there is pretty, but does it dry nice if you put it on a project, or would it just fall apart? Somebody said they had real lambs, or does it just die and look dead? They said they had real lamb's ear in their yard. So I guess this is kind of like gonna be kind of like a wreath in a basket with a song in the middle of it. I don't know. All right, so we used one whole one. I didn't waste any. I'll use another one. Jen, I didn't even know you were on. Good to see you. Oops, that did not stick. I'll save that one for a different spot. I might have to go get some more of this. This is so pretty. You get one more piece, and then we'll have it all the way around, but then we're going to fill in more. Maybe one more piece here. Okay, there's one way around. We're going to add some more in there. Hold the phone. That's a basket. Your round is in. Yep, it's like a basket I got at well, it was at our silent auction at our church, but it was like just basically a garage sale find. So something you can find at a thrift store or something like that. So I want some pieces, like especially places where there's no words or stuff I'm not going to cover. Just have some pieces like kind of sticking in the middle. Also, just think it looks kind of not so full in spots. Whew, that's gonna fall. Some berries, some places. Else. I'm going to add, like I said, I'm going to add a few pine cones too. Got burnt myself. Okay, let me show you here in a second. I get in my own little world, sorry. Okay, so we have that much so far. Yeah, this lamb's ear came like this. It's like glittery. I don't know if you can tell. Well, here's a better one from Hobby Lobby. So I'm starting to like it, but not quite. I think I want to. Definitely needs to be zhuzhed up a little bit somehow. Okay, so I have some other picks that I got these in this just because they didn't have a whole lot to pick from, but I just like some of the stuff on it. I was planning on ripping it all apart and using it for different things. So it has some good size pine cones, so I'm going to cut off a lot of the pine cones of these and use them because just they're good size. Because I don't really have any this size. This one might be a little big, but I'll cut it off and see if I want to use it. Well, that might be alright. I wanted to buy some pine cones, but we were kind of in a hurry and I didn't see them when I was looking around. I need to look more. Might put this like... Yeah, those look, and then I'm probably going to grab out, oh, that's just what it needed was some pine cones, definitely. Because and I'll probably grab some snow, but see the pine cones on there? Yeah, so let's add the pine cones. Trying to get them to stay the way I like them. I think I'm going to cut this piece of greenery out and then just add it where I want it after. It's just not working. No. I kind of want three pine cones right there by kind of focal point right there. Is that the one I had? No, this one. And then I'll just kind of add this kind of sticking out there. Yeah, that's better. Whew. I stuck my finger right in that. Let me get another piece of that and then I'll show you what we got there. I'm going to add some more pine cones and snow and using some of these berries, put around the pine cones. That's looking pretty. So we're gonna add a few more. No baby. No baby yet. Okay. I did get some ribbon today too. Somebody said something about a bow. but I'm not sure if it's the right, if I have anything the right color. I think I want to just add some small berries or small pine cones now, just a couple of them. Cut a few more off. Some of these pine cones have a lot of snow on them and some of them don't have any. Added a few more pine cones. I don't know if I have any pine cones. I wish I had a few more pine cones that size. I don't know if I do. We have little, like I always say, I have little tiny pine cones and mostly big pine cones. I might have a couple in here. They might be too big. They might have kind of long ones. Oh wait, here's some. Maybe. Oh, this one's kind of big. I don't know if that's too big. I don't have pine cones, but I have acorns. Maybe those would look pretty. Oh yeah, they do, because they're kind of dark. I have these acorns. I think they're actually fake, but oh, they're pretty. Ooh, this is looking prettier and prettier. Let's add some of those next to the pine, or around somewhere. I never know how to lay them, if I should have them with the, oh well. Just put them in, I guess. I don't know where these came from. I don't even know if I bought them or if someone gave them to me, or I'll buy some more now, because there's some kind of rust colored ones and they're dark colored ones, and I'm using all the dark ones. It's the last one. Okay. Alright, I wanted a couple more berries. Right here. I'll show you what we got, and then I'm going to add some snow. I'm going to get out that ribbon I got, and see if some loops of ribbon would be cute, and if not, it might not be the right color. I feel like I want a little bit more greenery right there too. Okay. It's looking pretty. Oh, you guys were talking about Christian, I think. I can't see what you were talking about. It's looking very pretty. I think it's probably end up using all this greenery by the time I'm done, because I feel like I keep seeing spots that it could use a little bit here and there. You guys, I could show you my, this might not be the right color red anyway. Yeah, it's too bright a red, but I got some more of this that I used on one of my crafts and you guys really liked. So that's one of the things I got. Let me see if I have any burgundy-ish type red. I don't know if I do. I don't think so. I think we're going to go with that ribbon. Wondering if I want to add one more big pine cone over here maybe. Oops, that's not staying in. My glue jobs are not very good. Okay, let's add a little bit of snow, and then I think we're going to maybe call it good. And I'll probably just put a little hanger thing instead of a big hanger. I only got like 2 pieces of this greenery left. I might as well just use it. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys can see it. But let's add a little snow. I think it just needs a little snow. Where did I put that snow? Here it is. I think just on the, maybe, it could go everywhere, but I think I'm just going to put it some on the, a little bit more on the pine cones and maybe some on the berries. Excuse me. I don't think I'm going to put it on the acorns. I don't want to mess them up because they look pretty. But because some of the pine cones already had some, I'm going to add some. I like it. I think it's pretty. I don't have the cloth to write this on, so yeah. Of course, I still feel like it needs. All right, here we go. Yeah, they're getting quick. They're having lots of fun out there. That's Jim and his sister. You like it, Tina? Thank you. So it turned out pretty cute, I think. Can't even tell I didn't get the song on the sides. I didn't think you'd be able to tell. I got some glue strings everywhere, but it's looking pretty cute. All right, you guys, I've been on for a while, so I'll put a picture of it. Thank you for watching. And if you want anything, if you want this transfer, I put the link in the description. If you're interested in being a designer, put that. If you're interested in the club, that's our monthly subscription where you get a 8.5 by 11 transfer and 3 paste packets sent to your door each month. Let me know, and I will send you the information. You guys have a great night, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh wait, I was going to show you guys. If you're still here, I'll show you what I got at Hobby Lobby. I'm the worst. I always forget. I got quite a few things, so I thought I'd show you. I mean, not quite a few, not compared to some people's hauls, but if you're still here, I'll tell you. I'll show you. So, I thought I'd get some things that would make some crafts pretty easy to come up with. So I got this little wood stocking. And these things are really cheap because they're like Dollar Tree prices right now, because $2.99 half off, so it's $1.50. Like a wood cutout. And then this is the same. A lot of crafters have used these. The Merry Christmas half off is $1.50. And then this one half off $4, but it's the standing wood tree. And then I got some more of the bottle brush trees. And these are $3, so that's cheap. Well, they're a little bit smaller than Dollar Trees, but it's cheaper than Dollar Trees, if you $1 a piece. And then these are a good deal. These books right now are $5 because they're Christmas, so they're half off. So you get lots. I just wanted one with lots of different Christmas backgrounds. So that was only $5. My husband picked these out and he thought I could make some cute ornaments with these. These are half off, so these are only $2. You get 3 of them. So that's a good deal. They're already kind of a whitewash color. Remember the one I did last year and put the ribbons all over? Oh yeah, the stocking, yeah, for sure. I think I still own that maybe. It's probably in all my Christmas stuff. And then I made a really cute like snow globe type thing last year with these, and so I thought it'd be fun to make something kind of like that this year. So I got these. These were $1.50. Well, $2.99 half off, so $1.50. So you get a cute little deer. They're buttons actually, but I use them for like little figures, and a Santa and Mrs. Claus. And then I thought these were cute. You get 6 of them in here, and they're teeny tiny little flat deer, and they were $1.50 too. They're really cute. I'm always wanting really tiny little deer for different things. So I saw those. Alex is out there with his dad and his aunt. And then what else? I got a couple of some more things down here. And then I got one of these things. Joy to the World. And then this is one. Oops, I got a berry stuck in there. This is one of those wood cutouts. This was only $2. And then I always want wreaths for different projects, you know, just easy. So these were on sale. These were $4. This one's kind of glittery. And then I got one that's like frosted. These are both $4. And then I got just some different papers, some individual papers. I got like these ones to do a project. I think I might use them on that standing tree thing I showed you a minute ago. This holly. All their papers were 40% off. Their individual papers. And then that one. So all these kind of go together. And this one is like music notes. And it's the song 12 Days of Christmas. That's kind of red. So they all kind of go together. Plaid. So those 4 kind of all together. And then I just thought this was pretty, but it's black and white. And then some green and red, plaid. Yeah, the deer are cute, aren't they, Elaine? Some red and kind of off-white striped. Red and white, like candy cane striped. And then these books were half off, I think. So they were, whatever that is, $10.50. But it has a lot of... I have this book, but in a smaller size, and I've used a lot of it, so I don't really hardly have any Christmas paper right now, so that's why I got some. So I haven't bought any for a few years. And then I made a project with this last year, and it sold for quite a bit of money at my bazaar, so I thought I'd make something pretty with this year. This is huge. This is really big, and this was only $3.50. So that's it. And then I got the ribbon I showed you earlier, and then the greenery we used tonight, and then all the greenery, and then this greenery, and that's it. So anyway, that's all I got. You guys have a great. Is that double-sided paper? No. Oh, in the book it is not. Nope. None of it is. So. Anyway, you guys have a great... I kind of don't like double-sided paper because I never know what to use. I like both. All right, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.